Good morning, homesteaders. Welcome back. Just walking out to check out how I'm going to get started on this new deck enclosure project. Decided to make a quick video while I'm here. Hey, if you're new here, my name's Vaughn, 51 years old. My family and I are living fully off-grid here, homesteading in beautiful northern Arizona. So, if you've been watching, you know, we got these two tanks, 2,500 gallon tanks. We got the you can see the box here with the gravel in it all set up. I'm gonna plumb it in today. And then I have purchased yesterday already the 7/8 subfloor for this. So this is where the tanks used to be. You see I got the 2-inch PVC for the rain catchment here. So I'm going to put this plywood down, this tongue and groove plywood, get the floor done, and it's all about just building 3 walls, and we got a storage unit. So that's the goal. We desperately need this storage space because the power water room, if you guys have been following along, you know that's full of stuff. My shop has a lot of stuff that doesn't need to be in there. And then I doubt if you can see, but on the other side of that tree, I have my big 17-foot flatbed trailer that we built walls on, and it's full of stuff with a bunch of tarps over it to protect it. But all that stuff's gonna go right here, organized in these plastic bins that you guys have all seen at Home Depot. So I'm gonna build shelves, and we're gonna be able to organize this storage room really well. We also have quite a bit of material and tools underneath the deck. All that's got to go in here. It's going to be a full room for sure, but it's sorely needed. We need to get organized. It's really tough, and I'm sure y'all can understand when you go looking for something, a simple tool or a part, and it's stowed away somewhere in boxes. You know, it's just hard to find stuff, and you become much less efficient during projects. So that's what's going to happen today. It is a beautiful day. Don't let the coat fool you guys. It's slightly breezy. It's probably about 45 degrees right now, but it will warm up very nicely. Our solar panels, we're in full sun. We'll have 100% battery topped off here at about noon. I think right now it's about 9 o'clock, so in about 3 hours all our batteries will be full. And wife's cooking breakfast right now, so right after I eat, I'm already dressed, ready to rock and roll with this project to get this floor done. And I'll probably end up putting a video up later on today when the floor is done. Hopefully I'll get to the PVC as well. We do have a 20% chance of rain coming in the next couple days. I highly doubt it's going to happen, but you never know. Up here, we're like surrounded by these different topography, all these different mountains, high mountains, low mountains. We got some plains to the east of us and some plains to the west of us, actually. So we get some weird weather here. Even in the nearby town, it's about 45 minutes or an hour away. Their weather is different than ours here because we're much higher elevation. But we're not really planning on rain, but if it does happen, I want to be able to catch all of it. So I need to get this 2-inch rain gutter piping in, hopefully today. We also got to get all this firewood stowed away somewhere else because it's an eyesore. These are all just branches we've collected, dead branches that we use for firewood for outside at the Cerveza Mesa. That's still the name of the new chill spot, the new hangout spot with the fire pit. We're calling it Cerveza Mesa for now, unless one of you guys come up with a better name. Real quick, so 2 days ago, we're having some friends over, and we're taking some of this firewood over to my wife's little grill area she has over there. We didn't end up using it because it's just too windy to start a fire, and we're real cautious about that. But as we were collecting it, the dogs went crazy, and lo and behold, right up the driveway here come 2 goats. 2 goats by themselves, just trotting up here like they own the place. Now the dogs went after them, and maybe a couple hundred yards down the driveway, into the trees, into the forest, they stopped. They couldn't run anymore. The dogs had them surrounded. Me and my daughters, we jumped in the truck, we went down there, and yeah, there were 2 goats. They were very calm. They were very domesticated, I guess you could say. They were not feral. These were someone's pets, no doubt, because I've had many goats back at our last ranch, and I know a domesticated goat that's more like a pet than it is like what we had them for was food. We ate them. But the dogs chased them down into the forest. I was able to get the dogs off them. They didn't hurt them at all. They were just barking. But we tied up the goats. We threw them in the back of the truck, brought them back up here, and thankfully we had this pen, our dog kennel. It's already set up, as you guys know. You saw the videos. We just put them in there, and just to show you how the cosmos kind of takes care of itself. About a week ago, I took the kids. We went to Kingman to return that tractor, and we stopped by a feed store so I could buy a bale of straw so they could shoot arrows at it. Right? They love archery. They love shooting arrows, and we just needed something to put a target on. However, the feed store didn't have any straw in stock, so we went and bought a bale of alfalfa. It's a little bit more expensive. But it's all they had, and I didn't want to go driving around everywhere for a bale of straw. It's not worth it. So thankfully, when we had these goats here, we just so happened to have a bale of alfalfa for them. So we gave them water, we gave them food, and took care of that. They drank 2 gallons of water like in a minute. These guys have been walking for days. And I know this because we actually found the owners of the goats. So we talked to a fella here, and he's kind of our unelected mayor of this whole ranch. He's been here probably one of the longest, and he's a full-timer like us. And I stopped by there yesterday, and I told him, hey, we found a couple of goats. Here's all my information. If you find out who it is, just have them call me. And not 15 minutes later, hey, you got our goats. I'm like, all right, yeah. So I told them to come over. It was yesterday afternoon. They came over, and they got their goats. They dropped off a dozen eggs for us too from their chickens, which was very nice of them. But pretty interesting. That's the last thing I would have seen come walking up the driveway here. There's a couple of tame goats. So pretty funny little story. Anyways, I want to get back in the house, guys. I want to eat breakfast and then get out here, get this 7/8 T&G tongue and groove subfloor plywood OSB installed, and I need to take these existing 2-inch PVC. Let me show you from the way that the rainwater was configured before. Hopefully you can see if it'll adjust here. But there's the pipe here. That's for the east side of the shop. That's where the rainwater comes in. And then right here, there it is. That's for the west side. You can see in the rain gutters here. So it's configured to have the tanks here. So I need to reconfigure them because now the tanks are down here. So that's the purpose of the 2-inch PVC. I've got all the fittings. I've got some big ball valves. I'm doing something a little bit different with this setup because of the way these tanks are sitting. But once that's done, I'll come and make another video. But as of today, I need to get the subfloor done. You can see the tongue and groove 7/8 plywood is in the bed of my truck, backed up, ready to rock and roll. I need to get the compressor out, the nail guns out, get a box of nails out, get a saw. I'm going to need to cut off the ends here, the skill saw. And floor will be done today. I still have the kids here, the teenagers. They'll come out and give me a hand after breakfast. And I'm really excited about this project. This is sorely needed, guys. Sorely needed. If I took you into the shop right now, dude, it's a mess. It is a literal, it's like Home Depot, like a tornado went through Home Depot. There's so much material, parts, and tools and equipment in there, and it's just thrown everywhere. It's very irritating the way that I am. I like things organized. I like to know right where something's at, and I can't do that right now. So I'm not going to say it gives me anxiety, but it really sucks having to go on a treasure hunt looking for a screwdriver or, you know, a battery for my screw gun or something. So I do have to take that down. That guy, hopefully you guys can see it. It's probably sunny. That's a bug zapper. It works really well. I think I'm going to move that over either near the power room or the deck of the cabin, wherever we kind of hang out most, or maybe here on the corner of the shop over by the Cerveza Mesa, just to keep the bugs off us. Because there's a couple of months here in the summertime, man, we get a bunch of flying insects at night. I call them pterodactyls. Some of them are huge. So anyways, I'll cut the video here. My breakfast should be ready, and then once I make some progress on this floor and possible rain pipe, I'll make another video. If you guys have any questions regarding off-grid life or here in beautiful northern Arizona, throw it down in the comments box. If you're new, please consider subscribing if off-grid homesteading kind of interests you. I know it does me. That's kind of all I watch anymore. But please consider subscribing and do that bell thing and the thumb up thing. Apparently it helps the channel. So there you go, guys. Prep and Thrive. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.